Yeah, so as the district's coordinator, alongside with Arsalan, Osama, and Asad, we made sure that the stage that we're performing on was actually bought and made sure it was set up on time. The lights that you see are something that we had to get together as a committee and figure out exactly what we wanted. Sound engineering and essentially all the props that you see are basically through the logistics committee. Getting the tents, making sure the food is all set up, the chairs, the tables, and everything. So it's a pretty hefty task for logistics committee, but I do enjoy it just because it kind of makes me feel important in the show because I'm not really good at dancing.
Well, since I'm the logistics coordinator for PSA, I did a lot of the behind the scenes work. Like stuff that we will need on the day of. So like renting the equipment, getting the stage, measuring the main mall and stuff like that. Also, not just contributing to logistics, but also I participated in the show by dancing and doing the fashion show as well. So yeah, it was pretty fun.
Alright, so I've spent countless hours in Photoshop. I've printed hundreds, maybe thousands of flyers, drove all around Austin and ran across the campus, but I think it's totally going to be worth it.
Right. As the performance chair, my responsibilities included overlooking every performance, making sure everything goes smoothly. And apart from that, being the president, just taking care of the entire show, making sure everything happens on time, placing all the orders, following up with people, fundraising. But I couldn't have done it on my own. I had a really good committee, and I wouldn't have asked for a better one.
As performance co-chair, my job was to get all the performers together and create an outline for the show so that the MCs could make the script.
As the performance co-chair, I'll help out in organizing the performances that is going on tonight. And I also help out with the EC if they need any help with the script. And I'm also part of the dance group and the fashion show. And I help out with any of the coordinating that goes on between those groups. And that's pretty much it.
So I'm the dance committee co-chair for Basant. Besides helping Pare out with the dance performances and everything, the executive board has been involved a lot in the planning for the event. And we've had a lot of arguments, some good, some not too good, but it was all in good spirit.
For Basant, I've served as co-chair of the dance committee. That means I've been working along with the officer Ibad on choreographing dances and organizing rehearsals and getting dancers and music and things like that.
So I think my biggest contribution to Basant has been on the planning aspect. I'm on the EC of PSA, so I think together as a team, we've worked together to actually put the behind-the-scenes aspects of the show, whether it be logistics, planning, performances. So I think that's where I really came in, and I wanted to emphasize obviously the culture of Pakistan, and that's what Basant really is about. So I'm also emceeing the show, so I've obviously put in a lot of time putting together the script. But basically I think what I contributed was everything you're not seeing, and that obviously is a big part of the show, but I couldn't have done it with the rest of my team.
For Basant 2012 this year, the fashion committee and I, we worked on a whole new plan for the fashion show in a way that brings the social issues into the light, because I feel like that's neglected a lot. And so yeah, I hope everyone really enjoys it, and we worked really hard. We came up with a really cool soundtrack, or we mixed a lot of the songs together with really cool background noises, imitating the war and women's rights, and it's just going to be really different because I don't think we've ever done Basant's fashion show like this, and we worked really hard, but we all had a blast, so I hope you guys enjoy it.
Well, I was the fashion show co-chair with my other co-chair, and we were just responsible for choreographing the show, working on the models' walks, and working on the music, and making sure that they knew how to walk down the runway, and just making sure that the fashion show went smoothly.
I'd like to thank my mommy and my daddy and my family for coming out, if they did come out.
Yeah, so I just want to thank everyone who contributed to the show, the dancers, the fashion show models, the logistics people.
I just want to say thank you to my co-chair, Ibad, for helping with choreography. Also, a lot of our dancers helped out, Hamza Rashid, Asad Rahman, and Hassan Rao. Thank you so much for coming out, and I hope y'all have a blast.
thank you all for coming out to PSA Basant 2012.
We just worked really hard on the show, and I hope that our efforts paid off and that everyone has a really good time.
Thank you everyone who helped out with the show, with the proceedings. Thank you for all of you for coming to the show, and go ahead, have fun with the show.
You guys have fun at Basant 2012 and enjoy the show.
And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the show.
Hope you guys enjoy the show. Pakistan Zindabad.
I hope you guys have a good time tonight. I hope you enjoy the show, and hook 'em horns.